We will hear some of Brad Garlinghouse's opinions on the SEC vs. Ripple case and when he believes it will ultimately come to a close. XRPL Apex is now taking place, and we will hear some of his comments on the case. In addition to this, he will discuss his thoughts on the current situation in the United States, which has regulatory agencies led by individuals such as Gary Gensler that are making it difficult for digital assets to expand and thrive. Then early today, there was yet another significant news article. Ripple provided additional information regarding the XRPL Extended Virtual Machine EVM Sidechain and how it will facilitate the collaboration of various platforms. They have published a piece, and we will discuss further what the implications of that could be. To introduce myself, my name is Frank Cho, in case we haven't already met. I am hoping to improve the quality of your life. As part of this episode, we discuss topics such as investing, maintaining a personal budget, and cryptocurrency technology. If you haven't already done so, please click the subscribe button right now. Because of this, I will be able to keep you informed about all of the most recent news and happenings. In the beginning, let's take a brief glance at the cryptocurrency market. We are back to approximately 2.5 trillion USD now that the value of Bitcoin has increased to 68,000 USD. Following a decline over the past few days, the price of XRP has remained below 50 cents. However, it has made a slight recovery today. Over the course of the past week, it has experienced a decline of approximately 6%, while the most of the leading cryptocurrencies have experienced a decline of between 5 and 10%. Let us take a look at the current situation about XRPL Apex. At the event, Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz shared the stage together doing their respective acts. Several of the things that they said piqued our interest. In order to pay attention to what Brad has to say, I'll be showing you some video in a moment. First, let's listen to what he has to say regarding the case between the SEC and Ripple and when it will be resolved. I believe that you ought to reflect on the most recent few years, which we will refer to as the fourth or fifth. There are a few things that truly irritate me quite a bit. Is there a reason why the SEC targeted XRP first? When you consider it at this moment, you may say something along the lines of, we're almost at the very end of that journey. I believe that we ought to be able to reach a consensus on this matter. The situation is currently beyond our control. The judge will be the one to decide when she is ready to make her decision. I believe that it will take place at some point before to the conclusion of the summer. They inquired as to whether or not it was still August. On September 21st, it was said that the summer will come to an end. Despite the fact that David is laughing in the background, which is hilarious, he believes that it will take place somewhere around the end of the summer. Therefore, take in mind that the time frame of September, even now, we are waiting for Judge Torres to make a decision about what to do. It has been determined that all of the paperwork that was sent between the SEC and Ripple's attorneys, as well as the courts, has been thoroughly examined. At this point, it is really a question of time before we discover the solution. Now, let's listen to what he has to say on the increased number of rules in the United States and the impact that individuals like as Gary Gensler have on the situation. But let's face it, it's been a nuisance. How quickly things have been progressing is something that is very exciting. Behold, the number of individuals present here is 3 times higher than it was at the previous peak. This neighborhood is more bustling, more lively, and has a greater emphasis on business. I can't believe how cool that is. It is quite simple for me to sense the vibrant energy and excitement that is present here. To tell you the truth, the market in the United States is lagging behind. The rules and regulations in the United States, notwithstanding the fact that Ripple is just late to the party. That XRP is in such a unique position and that the market has not taken a liking to it is something that I find quite peculiar. It is one of the few things that we can declare with absolute certainty that XRP is not a security in the United States. The fact that he brings that up is a good thing since we have witnessed it happening in the past. In response to Judge Torres' declaration that XRP is not a security, the price initially increased. However, it immediately began to decline and continued to do so. That is to say, the market has not yet given back. XRP with regard to the decision that it is not a security, that is an intriguing manner of looking at things. What kinds of issues will other persons who are present in the area face? What he will discuss is going to be that. It is possible that I am not aware of what will occur with ETH. It would appear that Wells notifications, which are the SEC's method of informing individuals in advance that they are about to file a lawsuit, have been distributed to all individuals who concurred with what I read. This may include individuals who are on your website. It is common knowledge that the Ethereum Foundation has been subjected to a great deal of inquiry. To phrase it another way, it is quite irritating. The United States government as a whole, and notably since Gary Gensler took over as chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, has been strongly opposed to cryptocurrency. However, you did pose the most important question. This whole thing has been very frustrating. To the best of our knowledge, we appear to be on the opposite side of that. When I hear David talk about what's happening in the XRP ledger, I get really enthusiastic because I think of what this group might be like in 5 years. I think these thoughts inspire me to get really excited. It fills me with a great deal of joy. Even if there are still issues that need to be resolved, it is still quite thrilling to think about what is going to happen in the future. It is true that the current administration has not always been supportive of cryptocurrency, and there have been instances in which it has been plain hostile toward it. Due to the fact that this is an election year, it is essential that you make your opinions known, particularly in significant elections such as the one in Massachusetts between Deaton and Warren, where we would like to add a voice that is concerned about the development of digital technologies or digital asset technologies, as well as their impact on small business owners. Senators who are already serving in their positions, such as Warren, are not the ones who have the ability to make that happen. It is also important to remember to vote for the candidate that you feel strongly about and to communicate your opinions to them. Taking a look at the XRPL EVM sidechain, let us now investigate what is going on with it. This is Ripple's contribution. The information was just published on their website today. They also state that they are all of the opinion that multi-chain is the way of the future for blockchain technology, and they are thrilled to offer an update on one of the features that the developer community has requested the most. The ability to make the XRP record function with the Ethereum Virtual Machine EVM. The much anticipated new product will be known as XRPL EVM Sidechain, which is another exciting announcement that we are delighted to disclose. As a result of the sidechain, XRPL developers will have the ability to accomplish new things. Utilizing decentralized banking and tokenizing assets that exist in the real world, which encourages the development of new ideas and expands the network's utility and reach for context in order to communicate between the XRPL EVM sidechain and the XRPL mainnet. A bridge that is wrapped in XRP or EXRP is utilized. The native asset and gas coin at the moment is EXRP. The use of this bridge makes it simple for assets to flow between the XRPL sidechain and the EVM sidechain. This facilitates the ability of both chains to collaborate and guarantees that transactions are handled in a timely manner. Because it enables coders to utilize the most advantageous aspects of both networks, the bridge is of utmost significance. In light of the fact that the beginning of the XRPL EVM sidechain is drawing nearer, the most essential thing is to guarantee that the mainnet bridge is secure and to enhance the user and developer experience in order to make the process of linking assets as easy as possible. Putting the Axelar bridge at the top of the list is the next topic that will be discussed as well. If you find that this is too much for you or that there is something that you do not comprehend, I will provide a link to everything below. In order to make it simpler for you to determine whether or not you wish to engage in more study, in addition to it there are connections to extraneous sources. The XRPL EVM sidechain is set to go live, and the only way to acquire EXRP, which is the native gas coin of the sidechain, will be through the use of Axelar. When it comes to the XRPL, Axelar has the ability to link additional tokens that can be utilized for a variety of purposes to and from the mainnet. Within the network, it is also capable of connecting more than 55 blockchains. Numerous opportunities become available when a decentralized